I don't want you. Because that's how a supervisor act. You're not helping him by acting this way. This is a mother-daughter incident. Mama.
Don't do that.
I did not tell you to come in my house. I did not tell you to come in my house. You making my daughter gonna continue to disrespect. You see what finna happen? You see what finna happen? This man don't know you, but he looking at your fine and he might can talk to you later. That's what he looking at. Because if he was a man and he got a mama and he respect his mama, he wouldn't treat me like this right here. Because you don't know what's going on. But you looking at my daughter and you judging me. That's what you doing. Now I need your supervisor. Because you don't push my door. That's illegal. Let me tell you something.
Man, you come and get your stuff, but you need to get
if you move, you let him disrespect me, but you don't. Sir, could you call for another officer? I'm asking you, please. Okay? Go get.
He's the supervisor, shift supervisor.
Okay, and it's somebody over him. I'm not stupid. I'm not. If you move, because this man told you and I birthed you, you f***ing him. You f***ing him. You can talk to me yourself. Because they don't care about nobody. They don't have no feelings. They get paid and they come with that attitude. Because that's what they get paid to do. This is a family matter. This my door. I need sis if she move. Because another man that didn't birth you tell you to move. Girl, me, you, and these cops. I'm not playing. Don't you dare disrespect me like that.
Can I just get my stuff?
But he judging me. That's why I can't stand by black people. You got your foot in my door knowing that's illegal. You know that's illegal. You can't.
You want to go get her stuff?
I'll get her stuff. But don't tell me when I'm going to go get it. Because I birthed her and you weren't there. You didn't help me raise this child. So you can't tell me what to do about her. I'm in my house.
For anybody who may not understand what gaslighting actually means, especially from a mother, this is gaslighting one-on-one. All this young lady wants to do is get her clothes and leave. But guess what? When you have a toxic, narcissistic mother who blames, shames, and victimizes themselves into either getting what they want from you or getting you to stop asking what you need from them, for anybody dealing with a mother like this, I feel sorry for you. First step of gaslighting, make you the actual problem. Just because her daughter is fine, the police officer has to want to be with her in order to coerce her to say, wow, should I really listen to the police officer? Is he actually doing his job or is he trying to talk to me? Gaslighting. Number two, if he was a man and he respect his mama, he wouldn't treat me like that. What are you talking about? He's a police officer and you, ma'am, are belligerent. But you see how disgusting this is, right? We're going to keep going.
That's what he looking at. Because if he was a man and he got a mama and he respect his mama, he wouldn't treat me like this right here.
And he wouldn't treat me like this right here if he loves his mama, is her gaslighting the police officer to turn around and just say, you know what? You're right. I got a mama. And because I got a mama and because I'm a man, I'm just going to not do my job and just leave. I got a question. What if I told you that there was a red flag detector, that all you had to do is sit in front of the person that you're dating, and they'll literally share their whole life story with you and divulge all of their red flags to you within 45 minutes? Well, that's exactly what my Deeper Discussions card game will help you do. What emotion do you have the most trouble expressing? Name a time when money was a main factor why a relationship went bad. How did you contribute to your most recent relationship ending? So either click the link below or click the link in my bio to buy your Deeper Discussions card game.
You guys, the questions on here are actually really dope. Like, they're really good questions for couples, new relationship, old relationship. Like, these are actually really good questions on these cards. An example of a question. Let's see. First question would be, what are your 5 absolute deal breakers in choosing a potential marriage partner? Like, these are the questions that are on these cards, y'all. And they're very, very entertaining, I promise.
But you looking at my daughter and you judging me.
You looking at my daughter and you judging me. What in the world does that mean in the first place? You're looking at my daughter and you're judging me. You're the person yelling and cussing and trying to close the door on a police officer. What is her actions doing about you? Your actions are dysfunctional, not your daughter.
If you move, because this man told you and I birthed you, you f***ing him. You f***ing him.
If you move and I birth you, you are sleeping with him. If you move Because the police officer tells you to, that means you sleeping with him. I ain't never in my life seen this much gaslighting all at one time in my entire life. And this is a thing that a lot of mothers do to their daughters. The mom done got old, she all fat and out of shape. And all of a sudden, she starts to see her daughter fill out and look pretty, look great, no stretch marks, and attracting men. And the first thing she starts to do is over-sexualize her daughter to make her feel guilty for simply being herself. All of a sudden, she's automatically sleeping with anybody that she's around, including an officer that she called in order to come get her stuff from her mama house. I'm quite sure this young lady tried plenty times to talk to this ignorant woman, but sadly, she had to call the police on her own mother. And I'm sure a lot of you have dealt with this type of crap from your mother also. Drop that in the comments as we keep going through this video.
They don't care about nobody. They don't have no feelings. They get paid and they come with their attitude because that's what they get paid to do.
So now this form of gaslighting is meant to get the daughter to start believing the mom instead of the police officer. She's like, these police don't mean us no good. They're against us. They're the devil. They're terrible. So no matter who or what is going on, don't trust police officers. Trust me instead. See, a lot of dudes probably did y'all ladies like this also, but this is where the manipulation actually comes from. Your own mother. Single mothers are usually the first gaslighters in a young woman's life. When she grows up, she ignores or either forgets that her mom gaslighted her and her mom was a narcissist and her mom made her feel like she wasn't enough. She'll forget all of that and start blaming all of her issues and failures on men instead of what her own mother did to her. This is what a lot of women go through.
This is a family matter. This my dough.
This is a family matter is very, very dangerous. Any black person that says this is a family matter is most likely dysfunctional and toxic. And what this is a family matter actually says is what happens in his house stays in his house. And you already know what was happening in your house when you were young. And your mama literally looked at you in your face and said, what happens in his house stays in his house. Don't you tell nobody what Uncle Jimmy just did to you. Any family member, male or female, tells you some mess like that, that person is toxic. I believe in community. You tell a neighbor, you tell a friend what's going on in your house because everybody needs to know what's going on in everybody's house. So just in case something goes wrong, the community will be there, just like in this situation with the police officers, to get that terrible, abusive, manipulative person out of the house. Because the thing about it is, single moms think they have full jurisdiction over their kids, and they actually don't. Because the bottom line is this, there's a child safety side of this. No child deserves to be physically or verbally abused by their own mother. So nobody cares that you are her mother. You can be taken up out of there because Child Protective Services will take your child and put you in jail. Always talk about what's going on in your house with other people. It's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. And anybody tells you different, is toxic.
She moved because another man that didn't birth you tell you to move. Girl, me, you, and these cops. I'm not playing. Don't you dare disrespect me like that.
If she moves because another man that didn't birth you tells you to move, this is what mothers do. You came out of my body. I was in labor for 6 hours, sitting there trying to birth you, and this is how you gonna treat me? All of this is disgusting manipulation, and you don't have to stand for it. Let me tell you something, male or female, you don't owe your mama nothing. I'll say it again. You don't owe your mama nothing. She owes you. You the one that grew up in the hood. You the one that dealt with all that childhood trauma. You're the one who has anxiety because of what you went through when you were a child. You're the one who can't even establish a good relationship with the opposite sex because of what you went through when you was a child. Your mother owes you. Don't let your mama lie to you and say you owe her because it's pure manipulation. You didn't ask to be here. They asked you to be here. They owe you. This young lady does not have the worst mama in the world. She possibly has the typical mama. Let me know what y'all think. Is this the typical mama or is this a crazy over the top mama? I think this is a typical black mama. If you've ever encountered a woman like this before, whether it's a next door neighbor, your own mother, or somebody in your family, there's a book called You're Not Crazy, It's Your Mother. This particular type of woman is normal, even in white households. If there was a father in a household, what do you think dad would have did? Dad would have just went and got her stuff. Dad would have told her to sit down somewhere and let the daughter come in and everything would have been okay. But a lot of times there is no daddy and you got this dysfunctional woman just running around yelling at people simply for attention. But go buy the book, You're Not Crazy, It's Your Mother. It will literally help you if you know anything about this type of situation or have seen it. Is this a typical mother or have you never seen a woman like this before? Let me know in the comments.
Deeper Discussion card game is meant to give you and other players deep understanding of how we all deal with relationship, when or if things get serious. One of the biggest reasons why people break up is because of underlying family issues. This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group, so have fun.
Question number 1. What is the one thing you wanted but didn't receive when you were young? Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad. What is the most annoying attribute about the opposite sex?
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend,
Candidate.
a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. It'll even tell you what's wrong with your sneaky link. If you and your sneaky link need to have a conversation, these are the cards.
And you can fix yourself and
And
figure
you
out the why.
The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
They ain't gonna get
really
wore out after you.
durable.